Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Last time was incredibly eventful.
A lot happened.
Man.
It was a dense episode.
We found ourselves at the base, the core of the Mother Crystal of Oriflamme, and proceeded to destroy it as per Cid's plan. Original Cid, I should say.
Get ahead of yourself there.
Yeah, Cid in our confrontation was mortally wounded by a monster that essentially appeared as we were destroying the Mother Crystal's core, known as Typhon, that seems to be tied to an entity that we have learned is named Ultima.
Thank you, Joshua, for clarifying that.
Thank you, Joshua, for clarifying that. I'm getting there. We did battle with Typhon within Typhon and Ultima's realm. It seemed like Ultima was potentially testing us as a vessel. Ultima then appeared to us immediately afterwards, only to be bested very quickly by Joshua and imprisoned within Joshua's body and potentially crushed underneath the crumbling Mother Crystal.
Yeah, but we were fine, so I'm gonna assume that Joshua's A-okay.
Joshua's fine. Joshua is essentially, I think, postponing the inevitable by imprisoning Ultima within his body to keep him away from Clive. But
yeah,
Joshua
really seems to know what Clive is and what Clive's destiny is, and seems to be trying to herd it or shepherd it from the sidelines without Clive knowing that we're alive.
Yes. Clive did see him, but I mean, could have thought that maybe he was hallucinating in that moment. I'm not really sure. It was a little ambiguous.
Well, unfortunately, 5 years passed, so we have no idea what his immediate mental state was post that event.
After that, Hugo, the dominant of Titan, proceeded to destroy our original hideaway, and then we were abruptly swept into the future 5 years after that. So we are currently 5 years in the future. Clive is carrying on the mantle of Cid, the freedom fighter for the bearers. We just attempted to free some bearers. I don't quite remember where we were.
It's the fourth realm.
The fourth country over to the left. To the west.
Yeah, it's this right here, but unfortunately it's not labeled on the map.
Yes. And it turns out it was a trap to draw us out so that Hugo could find us, potentially.
Yep, and the bearers there were not too thankful of our intervention.
Yep. Sorry, that was a really long summary. A lot of shit happened.
No, I thought you kept that pretty succinct, honestly, given the overwhelming amount that happened last time.
Oh boy, did the best I could. But the question is who...
Roseman Harpocrates.
It's okay.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
You started this additional sentence as I pressed F.
They asked me to return it.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Take this home.
It's okay. It's all good.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head.
Ooh, yes.
Without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Well, our interests are aligned.
Not too excited to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Nectar would have words.
Yeah.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Gav! We gotta see Gav! Okay.
Truly the best of them. I'm glad that Rat King has been elevated to, like, a mainstay character.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
You
Before I
didn't.
forget,
Oh, ow!
the rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a
Was
stolus.
it removed recently?
All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
She did herself, too.
She did herself. I love her long hair.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Agreed.
Could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Yeah. So, I mean, all I was gonna
Once the
say
wall
earlier
swept,
is
it's
that
over to
we
the top.
don't know who or what Ultima is, how it's related to the Fallen, or anything.
No,
really.
We don't have a lot to be going on, but we do. It does seem that Joshua knows more than us.
Yeah, and original Sid, previous Sid did
New,
too.
yeah, Sid is like,
He's
I know what you are.
I know what you are, and you're not getting him.
Yeah.
Which is ominous.
Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the the reading table in his stream. Sorry. This isn't in reaction to this. I was just realizing that between this and the notice board with the Moogle and the quest tracker that will probably be in the mess hall, and there's just a lot of different places to get information in Hideaway.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see how those all get fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. Unless we just get it all from our reading table now? No, I don't think so.
No, but there's the board by the Moogle at minimum.
That's true.
Yeah. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check back. Okay.
Okay. The Republic's play.
The Republican Army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
I'll see you're done to wear upon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. I don't know what.
Yes.
All
I'll see you're
right.
done
Does
to
Gav
wear.
have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Go for another crystal?
Which crystal is the question?
Yeah.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Oh, interesting.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Probably because Joshua has it
Your
sealed.
body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Okay, so they did see Joshua.
Remember.
Okay. But they think he's dead,
Phoenix
potentially.
down.
He did.
Yeah, Phoenix down.
He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Okay, so at least he got all that info.
Okay, alright, okay. God, he looks like Roxas.
He does. It's a lot. You're very
If
correct.
Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that
Strong Roxas energy.
Yeah.
thing.
He doesn't have the whippy though.
No, he doesn't.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will.
Maybe in 5 years
And
he'd
we
have
must
it.
be ready when he does.
Sorry.
You're right. The 5-year time skip is long enough to give him the Roxas hair flip. That's why they needed the time.
Yes.
So I guess the destruction of the Mother Crystal didn't slow the blight at all.
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay,
It seems
well-
like the blight has had. They said that. That's what
To
Vivian
a
said.
world without
Yeah.
mother crystals.
Just kept going, which is interesting.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
why I bring it up.
Just it.
Yeah.
All right, so they're like, okay, we're gonna go get another one.
Which one?
Which one are we
Which
going
one
to?
do you want to tackle?
There's not one there. What are we, what are we looking at?
Wait, so are they going back to Oriflamme to get to the libraries?
Or is they go?
based
Yeah, I
on
guess
what
we-
tomes?
Ah! Wait.
Oh, okay. I do get to control. See, he didn't get the hair flip. I'm sorry.
He did not get that.
I've been wanting to control him since they gave us access to him. early.
Yeah. He looks pretty cool. He was cool as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie.
And so the North is lost.
Boy band member.
He does look like a boy band member, though.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
What have you been up to?
Hey, what have you been up to? Working entirely separately. They're on different planes of.
They are,
Like,
although they keep
urgency.
at least when
Master
we were
Clive,
controlling
a moment,
them,
if
they
you-
were moving in parallel.
Yeah.
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Martha's missing anyway.
Very
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Still unclear about Clive and Jill.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Unclear.
I mean, people have called us lovebirds and stuff like that.
I think they're together.
I guess.
I mean, they're
Hey,
just,
Jill,
they're just
what's our
quiet
deal?
about it.
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
I don't
I'm
know.
fine to leave them to their business. I'm
Yeah,
just,
sure.
You know,
I'm just nosy.
I'm just nosy.
I just want to know for sure.
Goblin coin.
I don't know. They could be quiet about it, or they could just be friends. For
all
all good options.
They just had like that one tense moment 5 years ago.
Well, yeah, yes.
Okay,
Were
hey,
they like
Karen.
really like they like they
Yes,
you couldn't
yes,
see
I know that all of those movements and those gestures that you just made towards me exactly, all of them.
Sorry, non-visual format. I try hard not to do it, but there was no other way to convey.
No, I think you did the right thing.
Are you gonna still use Leavenbolt? Because I know you were saying you weren't super wild about it.
This is a sword.
That's a sword. Sorry. I should pay attention to the rest of the UI.
Lost you a
In
good while.
answer to your actual question. I don't know. Great question.
Because they said the one thing drops 11 bolts. That's what my brain went to. And but that sword is named 11 bolts. That's a sword.
Anything else?
Looks like that.
Ooh, cool. We need a new cloak.
Yeah, I went there kind of hoping
new digs. We need some fresh digs. We need to update our whole fit.
Feel like
or not, we can keep it. I mean, it's cool.
No, it's not that.
I want to clean it.
I think like there was a DLC update that happened at some point, and there are
for appearances.
Yeah,
you can like right. There was a DLC update that lets you like change Clive's appearance, right?
Yeah.
Am I making this up? Like
no, I think that's correct, and I don't know how that works.
I wonder if you get to it from like the main menu or something. That sounds. Can I look it up?
Yeah, you can.
Can
look
I
it
look
up
that up?
Yes,
I really want
to
know. While you do your equippy.
Equipped complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing. Okay. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to look at Ramuh's abilities and see what we're going to do with this, because we have not a ton of ability points, but we do have some. Thunderstorm does a little spin. Call forth a powerful thunderstorm that rains multiple bolts of lightning down. We have Pile Drive. Drive Ramuh's staff into the ground, electrifying all enemies within radius. This is Lightning Rod. Create a ball of lightning that, upon being struck, chain lightnings to other enemies nearby. And then Blind Justice is what you were talking about earlier. And then what's your super, Ramuh? You throw a thing, and then there's lightning. Disappointing.
What? I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's cool, but remember our reaction to freaking Garuda's
like,
what is this? What?
True. That's just like
all. This one just has such a fun escalation, where this one is just like, it kills things.
It's lightning.
It makes them dead fast.
I mean, it's
which is good. To be clear, that's great.
That is cool. I mean, sometimes that's what you need. Judgment Bolt is pretty.
Literally, I was just thinking about this one.
Whoa,
oh my god!
Oh, it's a tornado.
Okay.
You have to you need to use the arret stone, which can be found on the upper level of Hideaway. There's a new menu labeled Appearance, which is where you'll need to go to change character's outfit. That's what I found. Here it is. Appearance.
Thank you. Well done.
Yeah.
Use the appearance option in the arret stone to change the outward appearance of Clive or his party members. The appearance of Clive's weapons can also be changed to that of any previously obtained weapon while maintaining the current weapon's stats.
Ooh!
Very cool.
I like that.
We got normal.
We got anything else?
Burnt black.
Ooh.
Oh, this was the burnt salmon. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. I learned, I'm not even gonna lie, I learned that this feature was in this game because I saw on Twitter the picture of the radically overcooked salmon that's black with just a little bit of the glowing embers shining through right next to this outfit. So unfortunately, this is the burnt salmon outfit
It's burnt
for me.
salmon. That's really funny. That's all we got.
That's it. That's all we got.
I think we should wear burnt salmon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can you spin around?
I cannot.
Damn. All right, Jill. Huh.
Okay.
All right, Torgal.
Blue
Whoa,
Torgal.
what?
Okay.
Why does that happen?
Why are there only two options?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe wait. Hold on, I didn't finish reading the article. Maybe you unlock more things.
I want to go look at.
I want to see the sword appearance. You could do weapon appearance too. Whoa. Look at his fucking thigh-high boots.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That's a good point. Thank you for bringing it up.
Keep that shit on.
I think it's really funny because it's just like this power whatever, and then he's just got some little baggies that are some little fanny pack.
Wait. You can change your sword's appearance.
Yeah.
Do you not want to?
I
You want to keep this
can.
one? I just
Which
wanted.
one? Do you want me to change it to the fire sword that we had earlier?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go back to like the OG, like on
Okay.
like on the cover, like the.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. That one's cool. There's that one.
Yeah.
Or the 2 over, or that one.
Flame tongue?
Flame tongue. Which one do you like? Flame tongue.
This
It
one
is.
looks like it matches our burnt salmon appearance.
It does!
Yeah, there we go.
Yes!
This one seems to. This one was designed to go with the
Perfect.
salmon.
Burnt salmon sword. I will say about this. This outfit doesn't quite cut like the broad.
No,
figure.
it honestly it kind
slims
of
him.
Yeah, it kind of diminishes him if I'm gonna be honest.
It does. It's because it's the cape. The cape isn't as like big, and he doesn't have the gigantic like
His
shoulder.
like pecs look small in this. It's like they tried to svelte him up. He doesn't look
Yeah,
right.
I see what you mean. Because Clive is supposed to be wide.
Yeah, he's a
Clive's
wide
like
he's a
Clive.
wide man.
Yeah.
And this is like a little Final Fantasy boy with Clive's face on top.
But the boots, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're fine.
If you don't like it, we can change it.
I think
but...
he looks kind of dumb. But I mean, it's fine.
Let's try it for one
yeah,
episode.
yeah, exactly. Let's to give it a test drive and see how we feel.
This is time skip, Clive.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from
lost
the
weight.
Imperial garrison in reserve
Lost
And
muscle
mass.
fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken,
Oh shit.
the usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Oh, it moves.
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally,
Why are
old
they
Martha could see the way the wind
Yeah,
was
interesting.
blowing. Complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay.
What I mean by that is, because we're going by Sid, I'm not sure who knows that an heir to the Rossfield line is responsible for all of this. So that's
Yeah.
why I was surprised there.
That they're
Anti-Rossfield.
they're throwing around anti-Rossfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't realize that the fire effect moves.
Yep. It looks like liquid.
It does. I think it's both. It's equally cool and silly. So
Welcome back, Sid.
I'm cool with it.
Quest?
Hi. Boat guy.
What's up?
Hi.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber
Oh,
like
wow.
young Tech does our lemon
Blighted
tarts.
The blighted waters put holes in the
Tet
boat.
and the lemon
Might
tarts
stay
are
off
clearly
the
a thing.
moon
Yeah.
or so,
Tet, you gotta
Assuming
stop
we
eating
had
so many
a
lemon tarts.
We gotta meet
which
Tet.
we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
know.
I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be
alliteration there
needing
was
a
fun.
suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot.
This
Might
guy.
be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
Felling a faraway
That's for
forest
certain.
and lugging the logs back.
Back.
Okay. Cock and ball.
That's funny. It's called Cock and Ball.
Cock and ball.
Can we make that the name of the episode?
Cock
I
and
don't
ball.
know.
Yes.
Will YouTube be okay with that?
YouTube will be fine. I
Will
feel like
people
we
be-
bail more than YouTube does.
That's true.
I'm going to name this episode Cock and Ball. And hey, YouTube, you know what I'm saying. It's on screen.
Yes. Right
You
there.
can't get mad at me.
Cock.
Cock.
Ball. Ball. You have to accentuate the
Ball.
other letters.
Ball is harder.
Ball.
Ball. Do you want me to go do that, or should we go rescue Martha?
Let's go get some cock and ball.
Cock and ball. Let's go.
This will be our one sidetrack. It has to be.
It's only we always only have one side quest
Yeah.
until we do all the ones in the area.
I can't believe they named it that.
I love them for. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh my
Surprised they let me do that.
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
Yep. But
Trees don't have teeth.
we have to fell a forest of monster plants.
Yeah,
Nice.
but the monsters can't do this.
Sprout wings and
Yeah.
I love our time skip outfit. It's great.
Okay.
It's so svelte. He looks so
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I do want wide Clive back though. I'm not gonna lie, but let's hang out with this one a little
Yeah,
bit
no,
longer.
agreed. I look, it might grow on me. Who
Yeah.
knows?
I love that it's
Oh,
just.
Jill, you're here.
Oh,
hey.
Jill's here.
Good to see you.
I love that the outfit is just like adhered, like
yeah,
sprayed
it does
onto
feel
his
like
body.
we were dipped in pitch.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever flatters your
We were
figure.
cocked.
Yeah.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. We did it.
All right.
That entire quest was there entirely for the title.
We cocked and we balled.
Exactly. The game is like, this is for you. It's a gift. You're welcome.
It's so true. It was.
Yeah.
It was only there for the title, and
Oh
now
my god,
we,
they're gonna make me ride the fucking.
and now we saved the boat. Yay!
Yay! But unfortunately, in the week's time it took us to do that, Martha has died. But you know, we
Oh
take our
God!
losses.
This isn't Baldur's Gate. We don't have to worry about it.
We took a long rest and somebody died.
Oh no!
Take your beeswax.
Yeah.
Did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Here you go.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's
What'd you
arse.
expect?
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh, we saved your dad boat.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
I'm not going to examine that anymore.
And that is called cock
Cock
and ball.
I was just thinking that too. That's not our business.
Alrighty.
Bye.
We did it.
Thank you for the badge of honor or whatever I got. Okay.
Martha's Rest. Let's see what is going on here. So Martha's Rest got like attacked. It sounds like. Is that
yeah,
what
but
they're
it sounds
describing?
like that's regular, but
Yes,
Martha
but
disappearing.
Martha
is not.
left.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the
Before you
others.
go, can we look at our ATL real quick, see if anything was added in? Martha. Okay. Landlady of the Golden Stables, the tavern at the heart of Martha's Rest. She's also friend of Sid's cause.
It's all the end. Sorry, I was
Curse
gonna,
breakers.
Yeah, this is
that's
yes.
New. Yeah.
A unit drawn from those of fighting age and martial training among the residents of the Hideaway who conduct operations to liberate bearers from slavery.
Okay.
Beginning as a loose collection of like-minded individuals in Sid's Hideaway who chose to rid themselves of their bearer brands that they might serve the cause out in the field, the order has greatly expanded both its ranks and its operations since the move to Benamir, all under Otto's watchful eye.
Okay, so they're Hideaway's little forces.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, this seems worse than usual.
Killed my bearer.
Well, especially compared to the last time we were here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, it's looking pretty rough.
Let's get you to a physical.
They dropped us in just a weird part of town, so
Yeah.
I didn't realize where we were.
Hello.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Oh.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
There's some weird music going on in the background
Yeah.
there for a moment.
It's like it's very low and ominous and spooky.
And like kind of screechy too?
Yeah, I can hear
Cole
that.
is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Are you good? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to see how they want us to do this.
Oh yeah, like where to go?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, doesn't look like we have to go very far.
I mean, we have to get down. We have to get down.
Well, I guess we have to get. Yeah, that's fair.
So I was trying to remember where the elevator is, and it's right here.
Right here. Perfect.
There we go.
Okay.
Elevator down.
Yep. Culling. Okay.
I mean, culling doesn't sound great, obviously. Sounds a bit like genocide.
So super bad.
Probably at minimum going after the bearers in the Abbey if they're still there.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head. Oh, kill them.
Why did they take Martha? I mean, I guess because she is harboring bearers.
Well, and it also sounded like she tried to stop them.
Yeah.
She stepped in and they were like, no.
No. Yeah.
don't do that. You don't get to do that.
Oh, who's this?
Martha?
Oh, Martha!
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
You're going real slow, though.
I mean, so long as we hold off
Yeah.
anybody coming this direction.
That's true.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Black Shields. Interesting. Okay. Is this the first time? I mean, it seems like this is the first time Clive is hearing about a different
This
order of shields. Yeah.
Well, and then also, again, it seems like there's a very strong not only anti-Rosaria inclination, but also, like, he was the shield.
Yes.
So, I guess they know. I mean, it's been 5 years. They must know.
Yeah,
I have to assume they know.
This has to be a big, elaborate.
Are we too late?
Draw for Clive.
There might still be someone inside.
Okay. Well, let's see what's going on here. Oof.
Not great.
Not looking very like.
But then where's the army?
Not there are any survivors.
I guess they
left.
Have moved on.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Fuck.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Great.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
These are black shields?
I guess
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Maybe.
She would be the only one that would know that, right?
Yeah. That would make sense. Yeah.
Like they're her order.
Her like bastardized version of the shields.
Just to specifically get back at
Clive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I mean it feels very petty.
But she feels petty.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, they just recited the, their orders lines like right back, right at him. Nice.
Wow, that really ate up a lot of his health.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
All right, well, fuck you,
I kind
Black
of thought
Shields.
they would be like the Dragoon from earlier, but they were not.
No, they're just dudes.
Yep. It turns out they were just some guys.
In black armor.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Anything good? Ooh, Valley Map.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh.
You got really quiet.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
what's
I wasn't expecting that.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
All right. Okay, we gotta find the abbot. All right, maybe he's in this
Wait,
side
where's the quest marker?
house. Right here? Okay.
You alive?
No.
Found her.
The abbot.
Damn.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive.
Oh!
He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
Not anymore.
No.
He's gone.
Ah, God, just like
yeah,
growing weight of everything on Clive's shoulders at all times.
Mm-hmm.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
I suppose there's that bag of dust.
Yeah.
We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Quest accepted. Sorry, it just seems a little out of...
Go spread some ashes.
Yeah.
Quest accepted.
Okay, sure. Mortal remains.
Perform the casting and return to Martha's Rest.
So yeah, they must know. Somebody in power must know that Sid is in fact Clive, and therefore the people who are rallying the bearers, and also perhaps those that destroyed the Mother Crystal, are associated with Rosaria.
Which they're not incorrect.
No,
about,
that is a true statement. It requires them to have information we don't know they have.
Yes.
So I think that's why that's why I'm trying to piece together like what the enemy knows.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
why they're doing the things they are.
Because it is just very Whoa. You look like... Oh.
A bounty.
This is a hidden boss you just found.
Okay.
Notorious Marks.
Every now and then, Clive will encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While fight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown but also rare materials that can be used to craft gear.
Okay. Yeah.
What am I saying?
Literally just a rare boss.
Yeah.
Cool.
A little hidden buddy.
All right. Sure. It would be really cool if we could just turn into Ifrit.
Oh god.
That would be really fun if we could just be like.
I agree. But plot-wise, it sounds like he's not been able to do that literally since
the fight with Typhon. It seems like we've been unable to prime and go into monster mode.
Okay.
Which I guess that would make sense why we've been reluctant to go and try and deal with the Mother Crystal. Because we can't, because literally Sid turned into Ramu in order to destroy the core.
Yeah, if only we had another
dominant.
I
know,
I'm just saying.
I know. Why can't she
understand. Like, I just don't understand. If the game would tell me
why she's like...
Yeah, all I need is an explanation.
Yeah, like, I mean, unless she's
I mean, I know that she was manipulated into priming in the past, and perhaps, like, that is why she doesn't want to do it anymore, which is totally valid. I just wish the game would tell me that.
Yeah, I agree, because see, that was my assumption, was that's why she doesn't like to semi-prime or prime, because she was forced to do it for a really long time.
Yeah.
And it's it was like, she's super traumatized from it. I understand that. I assumed it would be nice if it was like said.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, and also, like, I'm all for show don't tell. It's just it's really weird in this particular instance.
Yeah, I feel like that one, like, we could have gotten like a little bit of, yeah, this is why she's not doing it, because she's like, she's with us.
Yeah, she's
like, we're dominant.
Equally, yeah. It's just a little odd. That's all.
There's the other aspect of, like, you know, whenever you use iconic stuff, it does drain your life away.
And I'm operating under the guess, not the assumption, but at least the guess that her other glove is there to hide the fact that she's pretty far along.
Yeah.
Which also would be valid.
Yeah.
I
mean, we might still get that explanation.
Exactly.
You know?
Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of reasons for her not to prime. It's just odd how the game is handling it.
I wonder if Clive knows, but we don't know yet. You know what I mean?
It would not be the first time. Well, no, it would be the first time that Clive knew something that we didn't, because we've had a lot of the opposite.
That's true. Yeah. It would be interesting though. I don't know. It's a good point. Oh, you almost got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doom.
Yeah, it's used that a lot.
Yeah.
You're not.
You're almost dead.
I'm here.
It's a cool effect though.
Yeah, no, it's a cool, like, I've actually really kind of enjoyed his moveset.
Whoa! And you, yeah. Oh. It's also a very Final Fantasy like monster. Yeah. Ooh. Come on, sick him, Torgal. Sorry, I'm like,
come on,
I'm enthralled.
I'd love if it, yeah, I'd love
There
it to
we
go
go.
down. Thank you. There we go.
Victorious Mark slain. Well done.
Thank you.
That's great. You did that while holding a conversation with me, which
Yeah.
is very impressive.
Thank you.
Anytime, don't ever feel like whenever you're in a fight that you need to keep talking as well, because I'm there to relieve for you. If
That
you'd like.
fight was perfectly doable with an eighth of my attention. You've seen when that's not the case.
That's very true. Yeah. That is very true.
When that's not the case, I'm just like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, for the whole fight.
Yep. All right, let's go. Let's go spread some ashes.
We're picking up items, and then we will spread ashes.
We're gonna pick this shit up first.
Bing! That 3 briar clamshells are more important than
than laying these people to rest. All right.
Okay.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okay. All right. God, every time Clive speaks, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I
Performances are
really
great.
like his actor, and just the overall performance is incredibly strong.
He's so good, and he sounds so tired, and he's just very good.
Yeah,
he's
no, he's
very good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Even just the throwaway lines and side conversations are always really, really strong. And that I respect. There's like times where the animation is doing kind of nothing, but he's really going for it.
Yes.
And I'm like, I respect that a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's recognizing like the moments where, you know,
Thank you, Founder.
you're adding to the experience.
Exactly,
You're like,
100%.
I gotta bring something here. Yeah. I love it. Chloe. I also want to just take his face and go like, I don't know why. Like a dog.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably let you. I don't think you'd be thrilled about it.
No, I don't think so either.
That's okay.
Okay. Hey, Martha.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire.
Is this only in Rosaria?
Nothing but a ghost
I don't
story
know.
meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all?
Yeah.
My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Big men or swords?
I have the same thought.
Come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Gav!
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I could leave one or two.
I don't know how many we have.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I mean, yes, but I'm not sure I understand the situation there.
We'll get the biggest men and biggest swords that we've got in the curse breakers. Here you go.
That's the best we can do.
Yeah.
It's our final offer. All right, here we go.
We can offer you one big man and one big sword, but
you might not want to give the big sword to the big man.
I was gonna say
because it's better to spread it out.
Yes.
No. Where's Gav?
All right, Gav. Let's go talk to Gav.
Our favorite guy, the Rat King.
Rat King.
Hey, buddy.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Buddy.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
We've been giving you kind words, Gav.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Clive is full of kind words.
Yeah.
Don't throw shade on my guy,
Yeah,
Clive.
right? Yeah, whoa.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
I mean, I guess that's why 5 years. You gotta wait for the time?
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and
Let's see
Ash.
what they say.
Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Right into the middle.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
Yeah. So not to the middle.
No, not to the middle.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I mean, it's also
that
where they wouldn't
also,
expect this.
I had that exactly.
Yeah.
They also wouldn't expect that.
Uh-huh.
But
I mean, I guess it's starting to make a little bit more sense why it's been 5 years. Otto's counter is now open. I'm trying to like make sense of it, you know what I mean? Not justify it, but sort of understand that amount of time. If it's taken that amount of time for us to get this new hideaway set up, watch and deal with the ramifications of what had happened 5 years ago whenever Drake's head went down, and
what are we waiting for?
The Empire marched into Dominion, and also we can't prime, so I don't know. It just
you can put together whatever justification you want. We planned for and executed our charge on our previous Mother Crystal in 3 days.
Right? Yeah.
You're right. I'm sure the game could come up with. I'm just saying, like it.
Yeah. Oh.
What's the matter, Nectar?
Oh.
The matter is you, Kubo. This one was long.
Or this? Oh, okay.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome
Cool.
beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kubo. I already knew that. And that's what I need your help. As I need to not remind you, Kubo, I'm the mightiest of all Moogles. No fiend in the forest or ghoul or whatever.
Why is it so bad?
So I need you to slay them all, Kubo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for
Glad
the
that
moment,
Nectar made it here.
the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kubo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kubo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the bullets and post it on the board, and then you'll know Kubo.
I love your Nectar voice.
Thanks.
I love that you can never read all of Nectar's lines.
I should try to read fewer, frankly.
Okay.
Yep. We cleared this one out. There it is.
Excellent. Okay, so we found it before we knew about the board. That's kind of funny. What is this? Oh wait, it had a description?
Yeah, a member of the Blood Axes stationed at this is about the story around. Yeah. So here's an Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death?
And Belphegor.
Belphegor. It's just a nasty
I just
looking
love that the Angel of Death is just like
text.
All right.
We don't have a visual. Okay.
It's just a general sense of madness
Oh,
that one
God.
gets.
All right, so we're eventually gonna journey over to Hawk's Cry Cliff to meet up with Unky Rossfield.
Yes.
Uncle Lord Byron Rossfield.
Yeah, I mean, it's given that Rosaria in general is under a lot more scrutiny, this is an interesting direction to go, but I get their logic here.
Yeah. It's interesting that Lord Byron Rossfield can still operate as a Rossfield.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess
as a merchant.
Yeah,
I don't know, unclear.
Yeah, I guess
also,
not.
look at the encroaching blight.
Yeah, it's definitely closing down the map a lot, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that one little spot that hasn't been touched over there.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
And then we did see that big old crystal right here.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Unless that was supposed to be Drake's breath, but Drake's breath seems too far away for that to have been Drake's breath. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that was, but wow. All right. Next time, we're gonna start making our way over towards the west side of the map in order to infiltrate Drake's breath with the help of some family.
Indeed. Looking forward to it. See you then, folks.
Bye.